Hello, everybody. This is BK International Talent Scout of BK Presents Radio Podcast, aired on Rainier Avenue Radio World. Hello, everybody. This is BK International Talent Scout. I'm coming to you live, y'all. I'm coming to you live right here in the Pacific Northwest. Rainier Avenue Radio World, your community radio station and digital media hub, dedicated to amplifying diverse voices of our community, like BK Presents Radio Podcast, aired on Rainier Avenue Radio World. We are proud to serve Greater Seattle with opportunities to engage with critical issues, compelling stories, and quality entertainment. You'll hear over 70 shows, including sports, music, local and national news, and talk shows like BK Presents, which is aired on Sundays at 8 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 12:30 p.m. We do our recordings on Thursdays. Our broadcast is rebroadcasted on Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. and rebroadcasted on Fridays at 9 a.m. Thank God it's Friday. Church news. Jubilee Church in Tukwila will be hosting a revival and workshop with Dr. Ray, the pastor of Jubilee Church in Tukwila is Pastor Carolyn Johnson. They're going to do a revival and a workshop. That is our church news. Getting into the Northwest Facts newspaper, Volume 65, Number 10. Celebrating the life of Mary Ann Hobson. In loving memory of Darlena Jones. In loving memory of James Hallman. In loving memory of Veronica Rowe. There's a lot of cool things happening on the front page of the Facts newspaper. True Vine of Holiness Missionary Baptist Church, 4655 South Holly Street, Seattle, Washington. Pastor and First Lady Barry, come celebrate True Vine of Holiness 40-year church anniversary. Saturday, June 22nd, 2026 at 3 p.m. You've got to hear and be a part of this celebration, y'all. Y'all gotta be a part of the celebration. Buffalo Soldiers of Seattle presents Equity Days in the Park, free community event. Basic horseback riding skills, equine sports, interactive activities. Everything happens at the Rainier Beach Community Center. Also coming up, Black Voices Matter. Angela Russell, playwright. She has a play coming up that she's written. She's a journalist, storyteller, making a new musical. It's all happening in Seattle. It's a part of Seattle Association of Black Journalists. Check out her new play. More information will be on page 3. On page 2, Easter Sunday celebration at Redeemed by the Blood Community Church of God in Christ, April 5th at 11:30. an illustrated sermon, special musical songs, free Easter egg bag giveaway, Easter egg service location, Kent Conference and Event Center, 10120 Southeast 260th Street, Kent, Washington. And everybody, in loving memory of James Edward Donaldson. In loving memory of Edward James Foster. The Facts Newspaper. Check them out at The Facts Newspaper, and you can get all your news and all your information. Be well with Gail. Thyroid. Most thyroid disorders cannot be prevented. The thyroid is a butterfly-shaped gland located in the front of the neck that controls how your body uses energy, stays warm, among many other functions. Abnormal thyroid hormone levels can cause serious health effects, so managing your thyroid disorder is very important. If you suspect that you have a thyroid problem, don't hesitate. Timing can make the difference. Blessings to all. Be well with Gail. Thank you for the thyroid information, Gail. You can get in touch with Be Well with Gail by sending her an email, envision2bewell@yahoo.com. On page 3, Black Voices, a journalist wrote the play of the SABJ is bringing it to the stage, to the community, and to the airwaves. Northwest African American Museum, 2300 South Massachusetts Street, Seattle, Washington, 98144. More than a century after Bessie Coleman became the first Black Native American woman to earn a pilot license, her story remains largely outside the mainstream historical records, the kind of erasure that journalism exists to correct and that the performing arts exist to make impossible to ignore. Veteran Seattle news anchor and reporter Angela Poe Russell was inspired by this story to become a playwright as well as a journalist. The complete musical will premiere at Seattle Public Theater in May. Exit Porter, Katie Hall served as executive producers of both the live event and its broadcast production in their roles at the Broad Members Seattle Association of Black Journalists. Seattle chapter of National Coalition of 100 Black Women to host Community Civic Talk Discussion Forum. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Presented by the National Coalition of National Black 100 Women. This is a free event. This event will take place on Saturday, March 21st, 2026, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at Bird Bar. Public Policy in Action. Understand your constitutional rights. Learn how laws impact our communities. Discuss the policies affecting housing, education, and public safety. Get involved about elections and voter rights. Protect yourself and your loved ones and your neighbors. Event details. Let's Talk Civic Discussion Forum. Host the National Coalition of 100 Black Women Greater Seattle Chapter. Saturday, March 21st, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Location Bird Bar Place, 722 18th Avenue, Seattle, Washington, 98122. Community members, partners, local leaders, and encouraged to attend, participate, and be a part of the conversation. Hey, you're invited to continue the celebration of the 84th anniversary of the Mount Zion Baptist Church Women's Ministry event on Saturday, March 18th at 6 p.m. Let me read the article. Come and be inspired by a time of praising the Lord. Hear about prayer in a creative way. Bishop Gwendolyn Phillips Coates, Minister of Gray Lanaway, and Sister Jenkins on March 22nd at 10 a.m. Dr. Cheryl I. Green, Executive Minister of First Baptist Church of South Richmond, and the Anointed Worship Service speaker, Dr. Green, holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Mathematics from Virginia Commonwealth University, a Master of Divinity degree from Virginia Union's Samuel DeWitt Proctor School of Theology, and a Doctor's Ministry from United Theological Seminary in Dayton, Ohio. She is on previous boards and nonprofit groups, including the Virginia Department of Behavioral Health, Developmental Service Board, and was chairing during her tenure. She's a part of the president of the Baptist Ministers Conference of Richmond and vicinity, and was appointed to the African American Advisory Board of Virginia, where she serves as inaugural vice chair, 3 terms as chair, was repeatedly re-elected to another term. She was in executive leadership at Virginia House of Delegates and Virginia Legislative Black Caucus. She is founding member and current chaplain of the National Coalition of 100 Black Women, Richmond chapter. The Spirit of the Lord is on me because He's anointed me to proclaim the good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom to the prisoners and recovery of sight to the blind, and to set the oppressed free. Reverend Dr. Julie Vaughn, Mount Zion Baptist Church Women's Ministry President. Honoring the past, empowering the future. A day of remembrance, a free dinner and reception, and award ceremony free on Saturday, April 4th at 5 p.m. at Holgate Church of Christ. Show, stand up, speak up for your rights. Presented by the Seattle King County Martin Luther King Jr. Commemoration Committee. Wow, that's a lot, everybody. And we're going to close this reading of the edition of the Northwest Facts newspaper, Volume 65, Part 3, Number 10. Your home ownership unlocks $1,500 toward your down payment and $150,000 toward your down payment and closing costs. Emerald City Eat-In Takeout Fish and Chips is located on Rainier. Check out Simply Soulful. Let us cater your special event. Simply Soulful is open Tuesdays at 10 a.m., Thursdays at 8, and closes Thursdays at 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 9 to 8 p.m. The telephone number for Simply Soulful, 206-474-9841. Easter Family Photos, February 18th to March 30th. It's called 206-321-0653. Easter Family Photos, called 206-321-0653. That is the reading of the Northwest Facts newspaper, Volume 65, Number 10, Part 1. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week.